About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and our starting pitcher here today, Spencer Strider. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Okay, all set to go, and now it's going to be Mookie Betts as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
A dive, he's got it to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in there. Strike one. Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. One down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got it by him for the K. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a strike. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second, he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Austin Riley, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And another ball.
2-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lux gets under it. That is the inning. Braves go down quickly here. Scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park, and now it's Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That one is upstairs.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
And the righty deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
3-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
In the air on the infield. Albies settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And a good eye there. And misses inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed. And there's the automatic.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty.
Hey! Okay.
No score here in the second. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That's a strike, and a count 1-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Chris Taylor now.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Goes down looking. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And the right-hander back to work. A little bit high. And that's ball 1. Olson, who gets a chance to play his home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark. And that's outside. Good hitters count the 2-0. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. 3-1 now.
3-1.
And he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Ohtani, the former rookie of the year, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Michael Harris will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Oh, 2.
Man at first, 1 away. And 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So here's Murphy now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down the line. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Braves strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason
Hayward, the multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And the 1-0. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to move to the right field. So he let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And that one is lifted in the air. One down.
Now back. The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hayward, the runner at second with one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Breaking ball inside. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fastball for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. In the air, left field. Brings it in.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Jared Kelnick. The pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. That misses. Now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Orlando Arcia. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next pitch misses way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Runner on the go. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Albies in the box now. Take strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Arcia, the lead runner at second. Acuna at first. 1 gone. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Austin Riley. First time up was a pop-out.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Right through there for a strike. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. The Braves looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Start of the fourth. Here's Max Muncy. That Funky Muncy.
Matt Muncy.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That misses the zone. 1-0. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one ripped. Kellman ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
The center fielder of the 33, James.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That hits the dirt, and a count 2-1. And that one clips the corner. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that
one. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. There's a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March, so he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. The 0-2. And delivers outside. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No strike.
Right side. Lux. Over to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Struck out swinging his first time. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In there at the knees. 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Sean Murphy. Flied to right his first time. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Oh, that's that slurve
One
right
ball,
there.
one
He
strike.
threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one missing inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Jared Kelnick up next.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 outs. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Chris Taylor. The line to kick the pitch. Strike 1.
Now try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward, doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now here is Gavin Lux. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that's a pretty good fastball. Well, with high velocities these days, that's
Albies over to first in time. And that is the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelvin. Ohtani back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now Orlando Arcia.
1 ball.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching. But no one will be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at Truist Park, top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The pitch. Betts, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Dodgers, from what we've seen.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. That one pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Smoked into left, base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. comes a pitch. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second here, no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 on, 1 out. And next for LA, James Outman. First pitch misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy.
Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Atlanta, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ozzie Albies. And here it comes. Just off the inside edge. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. That's inside.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Well, hit the other way. That one going back and foul. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Now 3-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That one missed. One down, base is empty. That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. And it remains 1-0. We go to the top of the seventh. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Strider back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And now 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to pop. There's so many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Little chopper rolls foul. Off the plate inside, and that is ball one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Jimenez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back, right field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Strider done for the day. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. New pitcher on now, Tyler Matzik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hernandez at second. Taylor at first with no outs. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's 2-zip.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And that one clips the corner.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Here's Mookie now. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Splits the plate, going 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings through it for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. That clips a corner. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 on, 2 outs. And he chases that one. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And a pitch. Inside, almost got him. And a pitch. That's outside. 2-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol appears to be getting loose. Trying it. Getting loose as well. Righty delivers. There's a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And this is inside.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And now a full count.
Okay.
Caught him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman pulls it down, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and they're down 2-0. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The catcher, Will Smith.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Popped up. Settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
The bat, the third baseman, Max
Muncy digs in. And takes low for ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson getting ready to go. Jimenez getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. Inside ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now Teoscar Hernandez. Misses inside. 1-0. Muncy over at second. Outman over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, there's a ball. Next one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And he deals. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance. And it is